Welcome to Lemonade with Kristen and Kelly.
Yeah, we kind of skipped the coffee.
Cheers.
Hello.
So today, so good. We're talking about fun in the sun better. Whoop, whoop. So fitting. I walked in and she's wearing a shirt that was fun in the sun and she didn't even know it.
I didn't know we were going to talk about that today. I was like, that's perfect. It was meant to be. Okay, so we want to talk to you guys about sunscreens and after sun stuff that you can use if you do get burnt.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm the worst person to talk about sunscreen because I literally never use sunscreen. My whole life I've always used tanning oils because I don't burn. But today when Kelly was like, hey, do you have any tanning oil at your house that we could talk about? I have this Banana Boat deep tanning oil, which literally I've used for the last few years. I've never looked at the ingredients before because this is something new for me. The first ingredient is mineral oil. Don't know if you know anything about mineral oil, but it's like the worst thing that you can put on top of your skin. It literally puts a coating on your skin so it doesn't allow anything to penetrate into your skin. Yeah, I actually went to a seminar once and they had a cup of water and a cup of baby oil, which is pretty much just straight up mineral oil. They had a saltine cracker in each cup, and in the one that was in water, the cracker was completely dissolved, so it was like mushy. This was only over like a 5 or 10 minute period of time. The one that was in the baby oil was hard as a rock. Like she literally took the saltine out and tapped it on the table because it coated the saltine so that nothing would allow, like the water couldn't penetrate into it. So that's what you're putting on your skin when you're using mineral oil. Check your products at home. It's in so many things nowadays. It just doesn't let any moisture in. So really what it's doing is underneath that coat, it's drying out your skin even more. So that's really what you're doing.
I wanted to smell it, but I can't really open it. You guys, I was telling my kids, I love the smell of like copper tone, coconut oil, sunblock, whatever. I love that smell. It brings back memories from when I was a kid. Sure. It just feels like summer, whatever. But you gotta pick your battles, right? And I would rather not smell like this and not be applying the toxins and chemicals that are in it to my body and my kids' bodies. So a lot of people think like, well, this stuff's just going on your skin topically, right? But the problem is the chemicals that they put in there to help us repel the sun are highly absorbed into your skin, and they show up in your urine, in your blood, and in your breast milk. So they're totally toxic chemicals. Like, I mean, nobody's disputing that. I think like even if you go to certain websites and there's warnings on here, you're not even supposed to use these on your babies under 6 months old. That would tell me like to use caution with that, right? But I mean, think about it. Whatever you're putting on your skin is coming out in your urine. It shows up in your blood. It shows up in your breast milk. So your baby is eating those chemicals and toxins. It just causes me to pause. So again, do I love the smell of some of these? Yes, but like it's more important for me to make sure that I'm not putting anything in my body that's going to cause hormone disruption, maybe cause my daughter to start menstruating at the age of 9, maybe cause myself to need a hysterectomy at the age of 43. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, right? So you kind of just have to pick your battles. And some of the ingredients that are in here, I scanned all of these on an app that we use, and I'm going to post that underneath the comments. But almost every single one of them has actinosate, I think is how you say it, which is a hormone disruptor. It does cause problems with your hormones, reproduction, like I said, early menopause, early menstruation in girls. It can cause infertility in men and women.
All this from sunscreen.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It causes significant harm to wildlife, which is why a lot of countries, and including ours, now Hawaii is the first state in our nation who's banning any kind of sunscreen that's not reef safe. None of these sunscreens are reef safe. None of them. It's linked to cardiovascular disease. It kills cells. It causes cell mutations, and it accumulates over time. So it's one of those things that you put on your body, 10 times a week or 10 times a summer, every summer for the rest of your life, and it's just going to keep piling up and adding to those problems that you're going to have in your body. So it accumulates over time. It's not good for you. There's also like oxybenzene, a whole bunch of things that you can't say, propylene glycol, I don't know, all kinds of chemicals. Just read the backs. If you see all kinds of those chemicals in there, it's not a good thing.
So something you taught me last week, which I never knew, was what SPF actually means. Again, never using sunscreen. I don't look for this kind of stuff, but my boyfriend who has super white skin was like, I can't use that stuff. It's only 10 SPF. I need that 80. Like, give me the big dog. So what does that actually mean?
So SPF means, like, if you can normally go out in the sun with no sun protection for about 10 minutes before you start to turn pink or burn, then if you use an SPF 10, it means it gives you 10 times your normal body's protection. So if you can stay out for 10 minutes unprotected before you start to burn, and you use an SPF 10, it's going to give you 10 times 10 that protection. So you would be able to stay out in the sun for 100 minutes before you start to burn. So a lot of people think like, oh, I need an SPF 80 or 100 or whatever, because you think like I burn easily or whatever. Honestly, if you're sweating, if you're in the sun and you're sweating, or if you're getting wet in the pool or whatever, no SPF is going to cover you more than 80 minutes. It usually gives you about 80 minutes of protection when you're in the sun, first of all. And that's whether it's a 10, a 50, an 80, or whatever. So stuff like this where it says SPF 70, you're paying for that marketing. You're paying for that label that makes you feel like, oh, I can stay out for way longer because this is SPF 70. Again, that would be 700 minutes. If I could stay outside for 10 minutes without burning and I put this on, that gives me 700 minutes of protection. Do you know how many hours that is? Don't make me math. I don't know. But the sun's not even out that long, okay? Nobody needs this. And you're probably going to rinse it off before then, and you're going to need to reapply anyway. Also, sprays are the worst thing you can do. Don't use the sprays, okay? Even if you ignore everything else that we tell you, don't use the sprays, because now you're taking all those chemicals that you would have applied to your skin, and you are by spraying it, right? But you're also breathing it into your lungs, and you're putting it out into the ozone layer and to the air that everybody else is breathing. So it's almost like smoking. If you want to poison yourself, please go do it in a corner somewhere. Don't do it by me and my kids at the pool. This is so bad for you. My daughter even said, like, I wish Young Living would come out with a spray. I'm like, doubt it, because it's not good for anybody. So this is what we use. I wanted to show you guys. This is the mineral sunscreen from Young Living. It comes in an SPF 10 and an SPF 50. Honestly, the 10 is good for most people. You don't probably need the 50, but there are people out there who just like burn the second they walk out their door to get the mail, and then they might need an SPF 50. But I wanted to show you guys, like, all right, so it comes out kind of thick, but I wanted to show you because I'm not wearing any makeup or anything. I am a little bit sweaty because it was a little warm out here.
I didn't put any lotion on this morning because I knew we were doing this, and I just wanted to show you on my super dark skin that you won't turn white like some, like you
I have too much
blend in.
Yeah, like some of them stay on your face and you look like a clown all day. I probably just put way too much on, because look how much I still have on my arm that I didn't need to put on my face. But what I love is if you rub it in the way you're supposed to,
it smells so good.
It does. It smells good. It's fresh. It doesn't smell coconutty, but it smells fresh and clean. And once it absorbs, you don't feel greasy and gross, and you don't have like that white ghost face where you could tell some people, use mineral sunscreens at the pool and they have like a white ghosty face. We were those people before too.
How about the people that jump in the pool with it on and it leaves that like film on top of the water?
So this is reef safe also. So it's safe for wildlife. It's safer if you're going to like Mexico or Hawaii or other countries who ban these kind of ingredients. I have to applaud those countries. But it's safe for that. It's safe for the fish. You're not going to poison the fish, and you're not going to cause any harm to the reefs. Am I all blended in?
You're all blended in.
So what do you guys think?
Like my glasses?
Yeah,
to make sure, because they're so cute. They're like
so
mirrors.
what do you guys think? Like, I mean, honestly, I don't even really feel it on this. Well, now I have it on both hands. So,
I don't feel it.
But I don't really even feel it. It absorbs so fast into your skin, and I don't have like the white ghost face like sometimes you get with the mineral sunscreens and stuff. And like I said, that's SPF 50, so it's gonna give you tons of sun protection. We're gonna use it this Saturday. We're going to a beach volleyball tournament. We will be out in the sun all day long, so I'm gonna give it a full test on myself and all of my children, and I'll report back. If you do happen to get burned, this stuff is the bomb. We were in Hawaii in March, and the sun just crept up on us because it felt so good outside, and we didn't realize how long we were out there. I swear to God, nothing feels as good as this. It comes in a spray. It's an after sun spray with it's called Lavender, but it has essential oils in there that will help calm the burn, help your skin heal, and it helps with the pain of the sunburn. I'm not kidding you. Put this in your refrigerator, even better. My husband burned really bad, and we went through quite a bit of this, so he went downstairs to the like little shop at the hotel, and he bought like the banana boat aloe after sun stuff, and he's like, this is crap, we need to get more of this. And thank God while we were there, Young Living gave us 2 more bottles of this for free. We were like, hallelujah, because nothing works as good as this.
Smells so good.
It does. You smell me? And it feels good on your skin, and like I said, it's really good for relief when you do actually get a sunburn. So if you guys have any questions, I don't know, anything else we want to tell them?
I think that's it.
I think we're good. We'll post some statistics about all of these, like their ratings according to the Think Dirty app. It tells you, at least it gives you an idea of some of the bad ingredients that are inside, and it tells you on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most toxic, 0 being very, very harmless. So 0 to 10, what their score is. I think every single one of these is an 8. So pretty freaking bad. Yeah, I bought these today at Target. We're not using them, and
You're gonna return them, right?
They're going right back to Target. So, all right. So thanks for joining in.
Have a great day.